Welcome, team. Today, I'm going to have sort of two sections to this unit. So today we're talking about working legally and ethically in aged care. First one I'm going to do is just a short introduction, and then the second one I'm going to run through and propose some scenarios. So the first bit is sort of what are we talking about, and the second part will be how do I apply that in the workplace. So when we talk about working legally and ethically, we're talking about two of the foundation stones of great care for another human being. Legally and ethically covers and protects you, the worker, and it also protects your client. It protects you by how you do things. It protects your client's safety, your safety. So it really is, it is actually both sides, I suppose, of the idea. i.e., there's a worker and there's a client. The way that these come out through legislation. So every state and territory will have something that is uniquely theirs. But overall, we might be talking about a discrimination act. We could be talking about workplace health and safety acts. Now, of course, one might be Commonwealth, the other would be state. So it'll be really important anytime you reference those acts that they are written out properly. So usually there'll be a name, then there'll be a year, and that would be the year it became an Act of Parliament, became law. And then if it was a Commonwealth one, there'd be a brackets with a CTH, just indicating that that's a Commonwealth. So that's an overarching law. When we talk about ethics, these are more values-based. So your ethics and my ethics might have common ground in that we're caring individuals. We want to make a difference in somebody else's life. But what I value and what you value in the deeper details may be where we start to alter, because there can be things around how you believe life is so, what you believe is right and wrong, good, bad, correct, not correct. So again, ethics is the balancing side of the legality. So when we're talking about this is where we say we're non-judgmental in our work. So yes, I happen to be a white Anglo-Saxon woman. This can't be altered. However, it doesn't matter whose home I go into. I'm a lovely human being. They're a lovely human being that needs assistance. So nothing else is brought into that equation. So again, it's like, it doesn't matter how somebody identifies themselves. It doesn't matter if they're in a same-sex relationship. It doesn't matter if they are born of one gender and act as the other gender. It doesn't matter that they wear black clothes. It doesn't matter if they're pink, purple, or any other colour. It doesn't matter what their faith is. It doesn't matter what their faith isn't. I'm a good human being. You're a great human being. We are in a position where I can help you. You're in a position of needing help. Let's work together as two human beings that are working together for a common goal. So they're the sorts of things that we do rely on from an ethics perspective. Because all of those two things coming together is all about that person-centered care. So, person-centered care, it is about having our client at the center of every decision, not only their opinion being actively sought after and their decisions being actively sought after, but also in their best interests, covering off their goals. So it not being a one size and the client has to fit into your practices. In essence, it again comes down to, for that moment in time when I'm with my client, I'm second. My client's needs, my client's wants, as long as they don't break any rules that I've got to work by, they're the things that need to be considered as a first option. So this really is part one, just to give you an overview. And then I'm going to get into, in part two, more of the actual sort of, I'll give you a scenario and I'll say, well, this is how we work ethically and legally within that scenario. So I hope this little introduction has helped, just a short one, and continued good study. Maybe I'll see you in part two. Have a great day, team.